On November 7th, a preview was released on the League of Legends forums showcasing the upcoming changes to the Black Cleaver item for Season 3. On today's episode of LoL Math, we'll be taking a look at exactly how those changes can affect the item and some of the champions who will likely use it. Keep in mind that the following is subject to change and will not be added until the Season 3 patch. First, let's take a look at the Black Cleaver stats in Season 2 and what they will be in Season 3. In Season 2, the Black Cleaver cost 2,865 gold, granted 55 attack damage and 30% attack speed. It also reduced the champion's armor by 15 for 5 seconds with each auto attack, stacking up to 3 times. The cost of a Season 3 Black Cleaver is still unknown, so we won't make any assumptions or try to calculate the cost effectiveness. In Season 3, a Black Cleaver will grant 45 attack damage, 10% cooldown reduction, and 10 flat armor penetration. It will also reduce a champion's armor by 5% for 6 seconds whenever physical damage is dealt to them, stacking up to 5 times. Since a Black Cleaver grants cooldown reduction and will now apply an armor reducing effect with any physical damage instead of just auto attacks, it will likely become a very good item for champions with physical damage dealing spells. However, one should keep in mind that the armor reduction will be more effective on targets with large amounts of armor, now that the reduction is percentage based instead of a flat amount. On the other hand, this will make the Black Cleaver less effective against targets with very little amounts of armor, and will no longer be able to bring targets to negative amounts of armor. Moving on, let's take a look at how much additional damage the Black Cleaver will allow a few champions to do, such as Garen and Urgot. Let's assume Garen is level 18 and has a Black Cleaver, meaning he has 160.5 attack damage. If he uses his Judgment ability against a target with 75 armor, his first spin will ignore 10 of the target's armor due to the Black Cleaver's armor penetration, dealing 185.79 damage. After the damage is dealt, the target's armor will be reduced by 5%, which will then be applied with the next spin. The next spin will deal 190.11 damage and reduce the target's armor by 5% again. Finally, his last spin will deal 194.63 damage. It should also be noted that after the armor reduction from the Black Cleaver is applied, any damage dealt to that target by allies will benefit from the reduction. The armor penetration, however, only applies to Garen's damage. Moving on, let's assume Urgot is level 18 and has a Black Cleaver, meaning he has 157.8 attack damage. If he casts his Noxian Corrosive Charge on a target with 75 armor, they will first have their armor reduced by 20% from the ability and be dealt 51.96 damage for the first second. 5% armor reduction from the Black Cleaver will then be applied, and the target will be dealt 213.17 damage over the following 4 seconds. Let's also assume Urgot fires 3 Acid Hunters, which will fire faster due to the Black Cleaver's 10% cooldown reduction, at the same target inflicted with the Noxian Corrosive Charge debuff. The first Acid Hunter will benefit from 10 armor penetration and 25% armor reduction, dealing a total of 180.6 damage and reducing the target's armor by 5%. The next Acid Hunter will deal 185.35 damage, and the last will deal 190.36 damage. Overall, it seems like the Season 3 Black Cleaver will be a beneficial item on physical damage casters, but the change from flat armor reduction to percentage armor reduction will make the Black Cleaver much less effective on targets with low amounts of armor. Thanks for watching this episode of LoL Math. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you'd like to be informed whenever I release new videos. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, or ideas for future episodes of LoL Math, feel free to post in the comments section underneath this video. Also, check out the previous LoL Math video by clicking the annotation on the screen. Thanks for watching.